Just wanted to get this out. Let me fix the screen. Sorry. I just wanted to. Someone asked me to do a world predictions video, and I was like, fuck yeah. So, I'm not really showing my face because I got this crazy third eye pimple. My third eye is really doing some shit recently, and yeah. So we're gonna try to, move past that. I hope everyone is doing okay. Everyone is staying safe out there. Okay, you guys. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting energy I feel for 2022. I feel a lot of reevaluation. Like a lot of people having to rethink what they want. Like, oh, you think you wanted to live your life this way. Oh no, you don't want city life. You want to live more on a farm. I feel a lot of people changing their perspective on life. A lot of people are starting to understand, that this world and this government, a lot of people are starting to get, it's not really built for us. It wasn't built for us. It was built for control. And I think it's kind of obvious, especially in the US, okay? If you're in the US, I know not everybody is, but I don't know how much obvious it can get that we are just not free over here. And with the way I see, I don't see the US protesting the vaccine as much as I see the other countries do. And that's something that my ancestors would want me to pinpoint. Okay, should I say I'm gonna call it the vaccine, not the V word, because they're gonna take down my life. I don't feel like doing that shit. When it comes to the vaccine and the way it's going about the world, the way we see people in other countries protesting it rather than the US, it's because Western civilization is I don't like to use this word, but I'm gonna say dumbed down. Western civilization is dumbed down. I think that's why the Chinese laugh at us. I seriously, like, I across the seas, we're a fucking joke. People laugh at the US. Seriously. So in 2022, people in the USA, we need to start putting together groups of people that will help each other. I'm talking about humanity. 2022, we need some more humanity. What is God telling me about 2022? We need to open our hearts to each other. Because people are hurting. People are in pain. People are starving. Kids. It's not good. It's not good, you guys. It's not good. It isn't. It isn't. Every time I do my meditation and I check in with the ancestors and the higher ups, it's never good. It's negative. And trust me, as soon as coronavirus started last year, the energy got worse. It was brought upon us because there needed to be a change, you guys, a big change. A really big change. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because people were really starting to look at their phones as a source of inspiration. And in God's eyes, that's terrifying. People looking at a piece of technology for some inspiration. No, your inspiration could come from the higher up. What's happening is with the vaccine, it actually does affect your crown chakra. What is your crown chakra? Your crown chakra is your direct connection to the Most High, to God. And how does it affect it? I have it and I still feel like I'm connected to God. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. You have something in your body called a God gene. Look this all up after I'm done talking. You'll see. You have something in your body called a God gene. What the vaccine does, not only does it put the spike protein in your body. What is the spike protein? Something that literally can break down your immune system. A lot of people don't even know that. World predictions. The vaccine is definitely, look, I just said vaccine again, whatever, fuck it. Fuck it, they take this shit down and take this shit down. I can't keep making up these code names. I'm gonna get confused. But what it does, it alters your choices. Because when you're in a certain mind space, you're not going to make the same choice as you would if you were in a dark mind space, right? No, you're not going to. When you're in a better headspace, you're going to feel better, of course. What it does, it goes into your body, right? But ultimately, it affects your aura, which is very strange. And the ancestors showed me this. They showed me someone getting it in their body, but it affected their body, but their aura became darker. And there's actually been studies, YouTube it. There's been labs of people that have gotten this, and they start to become a little more angry, a little more sinister, almost. I really think we should kind of keep an eye on ourselves. Keep an eye on how we react to shit. Because right now, I feel like what's really going on is this chain reaction to everything. Cause and effect. There's always going to be one. There's never not going to be a cause and effect. Like I said, the goal is to stick together. 2022, what's the goal? What do I feel like God is speaking to me about 2022 about is us sticking together. People sticking together. They're separating us at a rate that's deadly. They're separating us we've been separated by class, first of all. We've been separated by class. That's been day one. Separated us by how we looked, skin color. Okay. Now they're separating you by how you view health and how you view other people taking care of their health. And they're gonna say everything about everything. They're gonna use Jesus Christ. I've seen them use Jesus Christ, talking about some Jesus Christ would want you to get this. What does that even mean? Now they're starting to use God against us. This is terrifying, you guys. I really, the way I see people starting to act is fucking scary. It's scary. They're telling you something about a health thing, but they're putting Jesus Christ into it. Think about that, you guys. I really do wish, hope, and pray that 2022, that we can stick the fuck together. Because that's what we need to do. Hands down. They're always going to try to separate us. Like I said, money, class, and looks is already the most deadly separation. Now, here comes health. And then, with the health, they're going to call you crazy if you don't agree. A lot of things in the metaphysical, okay, that come to me, show me and tell me just how badly people are suffering and how much people are projecting. It's a game out here. 2022, hey, if you aren't up on the game yet, you better get up on the game. There's a people game coming out here. There's a people game. People playing with people's energy out here. 2022, prepare for the energy game. Prepare for the energy game next year. Because it's already happening. People are already playing energy games. But it's getting worse. And it will continue to get worse as people have to keep fighting more and more. That's why I say 2022, our goal, my goal, shit, I don't care. Hate on me. I don't give a fuck. My goal is to put humanity back into humanity. People don't care about people no more. Instead of doing something, people will take out their phone first before they do anything. People don't care about people no more. And God is seeing all this. And God is so hurt by this. How are you so easily maneuvered by something a screen says? How are you so easily maneuvered by something a politician says? You're not with that politician all day and night. You don't know their agendas. 2022 is a call back to humanity. 2022 is a call back to God. Is a call back to the earth, the mother earth. Next year, there's going to be a couple of big blow-ups. When I say blow-ups, what do I mean? I do see actual fire. I do see things lighting on fire. Like, what was it, a year ago when we had all those fires back to back? I see a lot of things burning. I see bombs. I see the Middle East sadly still having their issues. Okay? Something big could happen in Syria next year, or in the Middle East next year. What we need to realize is that we are all put here with a purpose. We are all put here with a purpose. In 2022, I see a lot of people trying to figure out their purpose, trying to push past a lot of ideologies and societal hats that have been put on our heads. Okay? Like, most people look at me, I swear to God, they ask me if I have 3 kids. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really about us remaining and staying true to what we know our energy is. Because people are always going to come in and say whatever they want to say. 2022 is about being true to yourself in your soul and buckling down and buckling down. And it's scary to buckle down. You know why it's scary to buckle down? Because the truth comes out and people don't like the truth. People can't stand the truth. They'd rather be fake and lie and smile in your face. And if you haven't noticed that at least yet, I mean, come on. A lot of people are going to be seeing through the bullshit in 2022. It's happening at a high rate now, which is great, which is amazing. But I see it creating feuds. I see it creating fights. Okay? 2022, you know, I just hope and I wish and I pray that everyone starts to ground themselves and everyone starts to truly get back into the God energy. What is the God energy? It's so simple. Being a good person. There's nothing more misconstrued in this world than religion and God. 2 things that are the most misunderstood and misconstrued in this world are religion and God. In 2022, we're going to make it more simple. What does God want us to do? Be a good person. I really do think it's just the funniest thing when people try to throw God's name around and this and that. And it's like, no, it's as simple as be a decent person. Don't hurt people. Don't steal from people. Don't gaslight people. Don't manipulate people. Live for yourself. Open your heart. Stop operating from your hurt inner child that was abused. Stop operating from the teenager that was bullied. Stop operating from that. 2022, we are going to be forced to raise our vibration. Because if not, honey, this is a spiritual war. A spiritual war, straight up. We are going to be forced to raise our vibration. Because a lot of things have been coming out, okay? Shocked me. And certain predictions I've made. When it comes to what I think is the biggest issue right now, I think is technology. All right? It's giving me very Black Mirror, okay? Giving me very Twilight Zone. All right. But then I get this message that it goes back to Darwinism. Only the strongest will survive. Literally. Whether you're fit or you're unfit. You can make yourself, sorry, you can make yourself fit to survive. And I really do think next year we're going to see this weird energy around technology. Okay? 2022, we're going to start seeing this really crazy energy around technology. And I think we're already seeing it. Isn't there some chip coming out you can put in your brain? Black Mirror, like, people, I've been saying that Black Mirror was some real shit, and we're about to step into Black Mirror. 2022, oh, we're about to see how real technology has been. They've been hiding so much technology from us. They've been hiding so much technology from us that's already here. And then they're going to start pushing it out to distract people more and more and more and more. And start putting more, what's that word? More restrictions on people with and without the vaccine. This worries me a lot because people don't, damn it, people don't really have common sense. It scares me because a lot of people really don't have common sense. And it's terrifying to think about how easily we can be misled. "2021 was eye-opening, but 2022 will be soul-opening." A lot of shit's gonna go down. A lot of dark shit will happen next year. There will be a lot of there will be, you know, the violence rate is already up there. The violence rate is already up there. So next year, it's only gonna go higher. It's only gonna go higher. It's not gonna change. Like I said, people are hurting. People are going through inner child issues, and they're 50 years old and they're taking it out on everybody else. You know, people aren't healing. They're hopping from bed to bed. You know, when you accumulate certain energy, my God, does it come out in a dark way. It really does. And that's what a lot of people are going through. They're accumulating a lot of dark energy here and there and there and here. They're not cleansing themselves. They're not meditating. They don't go for walks. They don't drink water. Like, there is a mass black magic spell being done on the masses right now. That's why I put setup in the thumbnail. This is nothing but black magic, and has been nothing but black magic the whole entire time. It's because you have to look deeper. And it's hard to look deeper when you're sad, right? It's hard to look deeper when you're broke, right? They know that. Who's they? Powers that was. I'm not going to say the powers that be. I'm not going to say that, because I really do feel a lot of human power. I feel a lot of us coming together. I feel a lot of us opening our chakras, our heart chakras. We're healing deep childhood shit. Like, a lot of us are doing the work. Beautiful. A lot of us are. And I know if you're on this channel, more than likely you're fucking with me and you're doing your work too. But 2022, it's gonna have to come down to whether you want to really heal this energy. The reason why half my face is showing is because I have a pimple. I'm just saying. That's why half my face is on, because your girl got a third eye pimple. I don't know where the fuck it came from. But next year, like I was saying, the reason why I put setup in the thumbnail is because it is a setup. Are you going to spiritually ascend or not? Are you going to keep taking shit from people you don't know? You don't know these celebrities. You don't know these politicians. We don't know these people, you guys. Think about that. Think about that. We have no clue who they are. Some of us have family members, we don't even know who the fuck those people are. Gee, shit. What do you think they're gonna do and keep doing? Unless, like I said, 2022, we are in need of human energy. When I say that, coming together. 2022, we need human energy. We need love. We need to open our hearts. Because you're going to watch it in the playback, but I was saying there are things in that vaccine. I'm not going to say the full word. In the vaccine, there are things in there that are literally separating you from your God gene. We have a God gene in each and every one of our bodies that connects us to the most high in which we come from. The vaccine attacks that. The videos I've seen recently of people, I'm in the US, okay, of people who are overseas and they are protesting. They are angry, okay? Understand this. That's a part of the plan too. When people can get in your energy and they can rile you up and they can upset you, that's a part of the setup as well by the powers that be. Like when it was Black Lives Matter, everybody was out in the streets. You wasn't gonna find my ass out there. That's another way to play with our energy. You can't let them play with your energy. You have to stay 2 feet, 10 toes on Mother Earth. And I mean Mother Earth. When I say Mother Earth, I'm stretching that so big because she's been covered up by governments and all this other stuff. We need to get back to the natural. Did you guys see that inflation is set to go up 40% next year? If inflation goes up 40% next year, and bacon, regular bacon, is already $11, bruh, you telling me eggs gonna be $10? You telling me chicken gonna be $20? The Treasury is running out of money. The Treasury already told us that. They're like, yo, we running out of money over here. I don't know what y'all gonna do. What I keep hearing and I keep feeling from the metaphysical about this is truly we are going to go back to square fucking one. When I tell people one day, honey, there won't be no currency, we'll be trading rocks for food, people really think I'm joking. No, we're gonna get reset. We have to get reset. Why else would all this shit happen? What happened? Oh, the Great Depression, right? It happens come on, you guys, it happens every century. It happens every century. Come on. The Great Depression, and then things go back up. I feel like the Great Depression, it's not that far away. I don't tell a lot of people this. I don't think I've ever even told my channel this. But I had a man hit me up about 4 months ago. And this man said he just wanted a reading, right? And he also knew that I do spiritual work. I also am a healer. I do Reiki as well. And this man, he came for a reading. And I'm just thinking, okay, it's a reading, whatever. He wants to know some information, normal shit, everyday shit. This man starts to tell me that he works for the government. Now, people can be crazy. People can email you all kinds of crazy shit all day long, right? But my ancestors told me he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying, okay? And the things this U.S. government official was able to communicate to me was shocking. Cashless digital society? Hell yeah, we're becoming digital. I keep telling people Black Mirror wasn't a joke. Like Black Mirror was them showing us what's really good. The Twilight Zone was them showing us what's really good. TV is them showing us what's really good. They play it in front of our faces. Oh, please. There's so much in the future. Like, that's why I'm just saying we got to stick together. Yes, there's so much that's going to happen in the future. There's still wars that's going to happen. There's still killing. There's still going to be so much darkness. There's still going to be disease. There's still going to be all that stuff. But what helps change it? What's the common denominator? Us, human beings, us showing love to each other. Not even love. Shelter. I'm telling you, next year when that inflation really starts to hike up, yo, we're going to see it. We're really going to see it. People are going to start fighting over food. When people can't feed their kids, what's going to happen? Oh, people will do anything to feed their kids, right? Now your house is robbed. Now people are running around the streets with guns. Now it's civil unrest. I've always thought the government's goal was to get us in civil unrest. I don't know how it's not the government's goal to get us into civil unrest. I've always felt uneasy. I've never felt like I should trust someone because they're standing at a podium and they have a suit on. I've never felt that way in my life. And I think it's terrifying that from a young age, we're literally forced to look at these people in these suits on these podiums and really think that they're doing something to help us. They can shell us out a little $1,200, $1,300. That's not even rent for some people. That's not even enough to pay some people's kids' school payments. I'm going to pull some cards because that was me just, that was me just going off of my third eye. Like I said, I don't know where this third eye pimple came from, but I need her to go. I need her to leave. I'm going to pull some cards. 2022. Yeah, a lot of people are going to go through a diet change. What I'm talking about with you guys with the food and the inflation, a lot of us need to get into gardening. A lot of us need to get into, if you like me, learn how to raise a chicken. Shit, I'm thinking about it. Learn how to grow something good, some spinach. A lot of people are going to go on diet changes. As you start to eat better, your third eye in your gut, your intuition, okay, becomes clearer. No more French fries. And the other day I went to McDonald's and I got 2 items. I remember when going to McDonald's and you got 2 items was like $2 and change, and it was nearly $4. I was like, what the? Okay. The inflation. Inflation is terrible, bro. But a lot of people are going to hit that diet change button. Start eating better, less meat, less, I'm hearing less alcohol for somebody. Less alcohol, less stimulants. Maybe, people out there on stimulants, smoking weed, maybe, less weed. Less external things in our body that don't need to be there. A lot of people are going through this energy. This is in the back of the deck. I think this is interesting. They think you're stupid. I think this is very interesting when I talk about 2022. Because we live in a world where this is what the people that are over us think. They think we're dumb. They think we could never figure out how to come together and not fight one another the way they want us to. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, they separate us by money and looks. That's already the hardest thing. And people can't even see past that shit. People talk like they're better than other people. There's going to be a lot of karma handed out 2022 as well. There's going to be a lot of karma. People that keep thinking they're better than other people, honey, you are going to get your ass handed to you next year. Stop it. Because the karmic energy next year is big. It's really, really big. And a lot of people have been acting very, very backwards. So God's going to come in next year. The God energy has been showing up through different people. And this is why I tell people that call themselves, psychics, whatever you want to call certain people, they're always going to have it the hardest, because the God energy, people think when God comes back, some like light is going to come from the sky and it's going to be a calm, and no, God is coming back through people to talk. What do you think Jesus Christ was? God came back through him and spoke through him. And what did they do to Jesus Christ? Put his ass on a damn cross. And that's what's happening now. You're going to keep getting crucified for speaking the truth. 2022, police involved. We're already seeing a lot of activity where the police, honey, they're done. And guess what? I don't blame them. And a lot of people do not want the vaccine. They don't want that in their bodies. So a lot of people on the force are, honey, they're gonna go build bakeries. Like, they're done. They're done. They're done doing this. I'm almost hearing like people are done protecting people who are nasty to them. And I'm getting a lot of police people have been mistreated. Okay, I'm not one of those people that hates police. I could never say some shit like that, because if my house get broken into, someone break into this window, I'm calling the cops. So I've never been one of those people that's like, fuck 12. I mean, obviously there's good and bad. There's good priests and there's bad priests. Like, what are you talking about? There's good and bad everywhere. Like, come on, man. Another thing, social media has these waves that people follow, and whatever wave is going, if it's fuck the cops or fuck this, people are gonna go for it, because people are small minded as fuck recently, because they just stay on the phone. Like, they're looking for something on there. That's the issue. Everything is internal. There is nothing external in this world that we're gonna need more than ourselves. And that's where the mission starts. Give me one more chance. 2022. This feels like bitch, I can't talk. Like a like a reconciliation. 2022, I feel like a lot of people are going to try to get reconciled if there was a divorce or something. I don't know. I just heard that. But 2022, travel, okay? A lot of people are going to be traveling. And I'm hearing a lot of people are going to be traveling outside of the U.S. and going to different countries. A lot of people are going to be looking to leave the U.S. I'm kind of already thinking about it, to be completely honest. I want to be off the grid. A lot of people are thinking about maybe being off the grid, or maybe just having some kind of experience. I'm hearing people want to go for spiritual travel. Some people want to do, go to the jungle with the shaman and you drink the shit and you trip balls. I know some people want to do that. I've thought about doing that. It sounds like like I'm going to speak to my doppelganger in the metaphysical. Sounds great. Sounds great. But a lot of people are wanting to invest in showing their kids more, showing themselves more, being more educated by self, not having to pay $200K for a degree. No, we can travel on our own and we can learn on our own. And that's another thing in this world that has us fucked up. People screaming and yelling, I got this degree, I got this degree. That doesn't make you no better and no smarter than the man next to you. You got a degree, but the man next to you has read a book every day for the past 30 years. Are you better than him? Are you smarter than him? And like I said, 2022, we are going to have to stick together, because now more than ever, they are using classism at the highest rate they've ever used classism before. With all this technology, it's going to be like, can you afford that technology? Can you afford that technology? No, I can't afford that technology. I got bills to pay. 2022 is just, they're going to give us so much new technology that's already been here. And that's why I put setup in the thumbnail, because all this stuff has already been around. 2022, it's supposed to be the energy of us getting back into each other, ourselves. Like I said, humanity. That's what I see 2022 being about. I do see a lot of shocking things happening. I do, sorry, one second. My ancestors told me to shut up, sorry. Celebrity deaths, okay, 2022, I'm calling it now. We're going to see some shocking celebrity deaths. There's going to be a lot going down next year. That's why I'm telling people, get grounded. It seems like a setup. I'm not even going to sit here and fuck with y'all like that. It screams like a setup energy. Everyone get grounded. Everyone get your loved ones. Everyone. If you have someone, listen, look at this card. If you have someone in your life now that you cannot stand, even if it's family, goodbye. 2022, we need to learn how to leave behind people that continuously gaslight, manipulate. We need to leave that shit behind, because when that stuff is in your energy, it causes a lot of blockages. The government's always gaslighting us and lying to us. Stop listening to them. Stop listening to the news. There really isn't that much on there. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not. They're going to give you they're going to give you bullshit. They're going to give you bullshit cuz that's what they want to cut us off. If we're being real, they want to cut us off from our third eye, from our root chakra, from our crown chakra. Let me get another couple cards out here. Money flow. I see a lot of people working on money. I see a lot of people worrying about money in 2022. But also, I feel if you've been feeling the need to push a business or a personal business or something you want to do it. Okay? If there's something you want to do pertaining to business, anything like that, starting your own thing, maybe you and a friend have an idea, do it. Investments, stocks, stuff like that, definitely. Okay? 100%. 100%. Yes to the stocks. Yes to the investments. They are tricky, but I think once you get a hold of it and you start to understand the flow of your own money, literally, it'll be great. And next year, I feel if you were struggling 2021, you're going to feel a whole lot better. I claim that message. Thank you. If you were struggling 2021, 2022 it's going to be better for you. Don't worry. I know it's been tough. I know. Trust. But for us, it's going to get better, you guys. It's going to get so much better. I need you. This was the energy play I'm talking about. Next year, we're going to see a lot of energy play going on. We're going to see a lot of people on TV saying, we need your help. We need you to that. No. This is an energy play card. The word need always is subjective because you don't always need something. Also, this is people in your life saying they need you. No, they don't. I see a lot of people lying to get what they want. Be careful because like I said, there is an influx of people that are in this weird energy because of everything, especially quarantine, y'all. I keep telling y'all, quarantine, you set up in that house all those months. Little do you know, energy builds up and creates portals to other dimensions. All those months in that house, all that energy everybody had. People died. People got sick. People lost jobs. That's a lot of energy. And in between four walls. And I bet nobody saged. I bet no one even opened a window. Be careful of this energy, okay? Because a lot of people are going to be coming at, especially if you are a light worker or you consider yourself a chosen one or a psychic or anything like that. Be careful because a lot of people are going to come to you in this energy and they're going to play with you and gaslight you. Yeah, look at this. I'm sorry. This card came out and I had to say it. There's going to be this influx of sexual energy in 2022. I'm telling you, there's going to be so many people coming out of the woodwork asking for sex. Sex is an energy dance. People gain energy. People do rituals through sex. Some people, you think, oh, we're hooking up. Little do you know, they're ritualizing you. They're using your energy because some people actually be on that shit. Be careful. More and more people are starting to dig into the craft, thinking that they're creating some sort of energy wave for themselves. Really, they're creating a portal to hell. But because of the falseness that energy creates, it's making them think that they're gaining something powerful. And in reality, they're only damning their souls. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Like I was talking about, addictions. 2022. If you're dealing with addictions, you're going to have to meet up with that addiction and you're going to have to talk to it, honey. Okay? Any kind of addiction. Some people are addicted to smoking, drinking. Some people are addicted to negative thoughts. Some people are addicted to maybe judging others, okay? Addictions come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. And that's just truth. 2022, we're going to see a lot of people coming out about having addictions. Like I said, I do see celebrity deaths. I do see people dying of more and more overdoses. Fentanyl is a big deal, and it's going to be an even bigger deal next year because a lot of people are upset There is a YouTube channel called The Eyes of Philadelphia, or something like that. Eyes through my eyes, Philadelphia, something like that. But this man, he drives through one of the most prominent cities in Philadelphia, and when I tell you, it is nothing but people who are strung out on drugs. It's like a sea of people, you guys, in the middle of a busy Philadelphia city that are just sitting around strung out on drugs. And it is the most soul crushing thing to witness all these people who gave up on themselves for their addiction. We're going to see a lot of people maybe coming out telling the truth about an addiction. Like I said, celebrities. I do see celebrity death next year. Very shocking celebrity death next year. Something about a politician could pass away next year. But we're going to have to deal with the addiction to our phones, the addiction to YouTube, the addiction to anything. Anything can be an addiction. In 2022, I see a lot of people maybe coming to terms with something, or for some people, an addiction might peak, it might spike. Everyone's energy is different. We're not all on the same vibration. But like I said, 2022, for me personally, I want to bring back the energy of humanity. I want to bring back the energy of people caring, okay? You know, we have angels that guard us and provide and protect for us, but we always sell them short. People are constantly forgetting that the reason why we're here is because of the higher power, is because of God put his work in. That's why we're even here. And what this world is supposed to do and what this world is meant to do is snatch us from him. A lot of people are going to get back into the energy of really celebrating the angels, celebrating God, really knowing and understanding, I don't need to step foot into a church. I don't need to do that. I can go into my garage, light a candle, get on my knees, and give praise to the Most High. A lot of people are going to start understanding that. And therefore, angels love. We're understanding that we're nothing but God's angels. That's all we are. That's all he wants us to be. That's it. But this world, like I said, is built off some dark shit. Has always been built off of dark shit. This world is built off of dark energy. So we need to practice this love. We need to practice sitting down and meditating and praying for other people. You don't have to like that bitch. But guess what? Sometimes I do and I don't like that bitch. I'll pray for that bitch because I know they need a prayer. I know they need a prayer. This next year, the goal, the mission, what God is telling me is to meet hate with love. Is to meet gossip and backstabbing with a smile. Because let me tell you, a lot of people are not okay. They're just not. As many people as we see every day walking past us, more than 80% of them are mentally suffering. There's a lot of undiagnosed mental illness. In the Black community, in the Latino community, in the white community, in the Asian community, there is a lot of undiagnosed mental illness. And I think next year we're going to see a lot of people have mental breaks. Like we're going to see a lot of people have mental breakdowns because quarantine, like I said, opened portals on us. Portals, energy, all that stuff, it starts to affect your mental. You will start to probably make wrong decisions or feel pressured to do things that you know good and damn well you don't have to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's that pressure that we feel from the world, from society. Like I said, I do see a lot of turmoil happening. I do see celebrity death. I do see people passing on. I even see suicide. I even see an influx. I hate to say this, but I even see an influx of people who are suicidal. I see an influx of people who are doing black magic to make people suicidal. People can laugh at this all they want, but I'm telling you right now, if you went to a certain pastor's church and you went into that pastor's office, you would see a book on the occult. You would see a book on magic. A lot of pastors read tarot. Don't think this energy is not real. Very real. Very real. And the more people internalize things, because when people go through shit, we know they internalize. We know. Come on, guys. When people project on you, that's the worst shit ever. They want to bring other people down. And I see a lot of this energy happening because a lot of people don't know how to heal what they're dealing with. So they walk over to Johnny and they bother the fuck out of Johnny. Some people, if you do work at your job, people on your job gonna be, whoo, I'm sorry. 2022, in the work environment, I'm seeing a lot of toxicity. All right? I see a lot of people who are just confused. And black magic doesn't have to be, oh, I'm gonna go to my altar and cut my wrist and da-da-da. No, that's not always black magic. Black magic can just simply be jealousy. Bad talking behind your back. Lies about you. That's what black magic is. People that want to see you fall and will lie and tell stories and make up stories about you. That is black magic. And for some of you, like I said, there are some people who are trying to do some shit. But like I said, 2022 is going to be the year of us being on our shit. It's going to be the year of those who are already spiritual. We're going to have to push even harder. We're going to have to push even harder in the metaphysical. And we're going to have to build our auras up stronger and our vibration up stronger so that we can prevail. Because they don't want us to win, y'all. They don't want us to win. They really, really don't. We need to want each other to win. And I do want other people to win. I want everyone else to be happy. I'm not better than nobody. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I'm not. Some people, they don't want to believe that people are better than them. They run off of the ego. 2022, if you're running in your ego, be prepared to get shot down. The ego will dissolve. And the ego is starting to dissolve. Because like I said earlier, 2022 is a karmic year. Karmic. Be careful what you do. Be careful what you say. Be careful who you have sex with. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you work with. Be careful. 2022, nothing is hidden. It can't be. It can't be. Unless you want it to be. Unless that's what you want personally for yourself, you know, then I can only, I can only say so much. You know what I'm saying? But 2022, I want to get a few more cards and then I'm out of here. Oh, yes. 2022. What was I talking about? We need those prayers. God needs your prayers. He needs your energy. He needs you. He needs us. I'm telling you, this is a dark war we're in. Been a dark war. Light some candles. Get close. Get really, really close. He needs us. I'm telling you guys. You're going to have a lot of people be exposed that don't like you. Especially if you're someone who calls themselves spiritual, a psychic, whatever, you know. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to be masked, pulled off. Mask gone, because while you were smiling and sending people good energy, you were telling this person good news, and this person was like, oh my God, like I can't believe they're doing that. Instead of being truly happy, like maybe to your face they fucking smiled, but behind closed doors they were like, ugh, like they're really doing that. Like they think they're so, like this person really is a wounded child. Whoever this person is, some of you, this person, you think this person your friend for real, for real. They're not your friend. In 2022, you're going to see that shit. That person's going to be exposed. Keep yourself protected through prayer because people are not in a good energy. Like I said, You see people walking on the street, about 80% of those people are dealing with a mental illness. The real pandemic is mental illness. And I think we can agree on that. From seeing how people in our families have acted. I don't talk to my family no more. I have a big ass family. My mom had 12 brothers and sisters. I don't talk to nan fucking one of them. Because that's just how you have to move sometimes in this world. Because people are not always going to be for you. And that's just how you have to learn sometimes. And I see a lot of people next year having to learn the hard way about people. Either you learn or you keep repeating the same mistakes, right? That's how I feel, you know? Either you learn or you get dragged down. I wanted to pull a tarot card. I'm going to pull a tarot card about 2022. Just to see what message I get. I just started reading tarot back. My ancestors told me to take a break, and I've been doing mainly third eye readings. But I'm ready to get back into my tarot because I missed it. Oop, the tower coming out. What did I say? 2022. We're going to see hella shocking shit. I'm telling you, someone big is going to die next year. Some celebrity, somebody, maybe even a couple people, they're going to die. And there's going to be a lot of shocking people passing away. A lot of shocking events. And like I said, remember, if you play back to the beginning of the video, I was having a vision of fire. My ancestors is bringing it out. I said there's going to be a lot of fire next year. Around Leo season, Sag season, Aries season, there's going to be a lot of fire in air. Something around air season, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini season. Something with fire and air. Something about tornadoes as well. I'm seeing a lot of could be natural disasters that aren't natural, if you know what I'm saying, okay? Don't think they don't have weather machines. They've been have weather machines. China be talking about their weather machines. They've been doing it, all right? I'm seeing a lot of people being forced to know that a lot of the things we've been taught in this world are untrue. Look at that, the Ace of Swords in reverse right behind it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. A lot of people are going to be forced to understand that a lot of shit we've been seeing and learned and pushed at us just ain't true. It's covered in lies. It's covered in a setup. That's why I said my thumbnail says a setup, because all they do in this world is lie to us and then try to give us technology. But it always ends up like this because people are emotional beings. People are emotional more than anything. You can pretend to not be emotional all you want, but we're emotional. We're 70% water. Truth always comes out. And that's what I see 2022 popping about. Hella truth. Hella death. Maybe even some suicide. I feel like next year, they're going to say somebody really big killed themselves. They didn't kill themselves. So look out for that next year. Someone famous or something like that is going to kill themselves and they're going to say it was suicide. It was not a suicide. There are a lot of celebrities that have died. Chester Bennington, he was not a suicide. Anthony Bourdain, he didn't kill himself. Come on now. If you want me to do a reading on them, let me know. I do take video requests. But there's always this hidden energy that is placed upon us. And a lot of people are going to start calibrating through that and understand, okay, this isn't the truth. And there's a lot of that waking up. I believe Astro World, that woke a lot of people up because we saw all the symbolism. We saw the symbolism. We saw it. I think that woke a lot of people up, especially the younger generation, which is, I believe, who God is trying to reach the most right now. He's really trying to reach, I'm 26. He's trying to reach the people that are younger than me. I feel like I'm 45, but that's just me in my life. But like I'm saying, right now, it is about the youth. And if you see someone younger than you, I know people that are young are stubborn. I know they're annoying. I know. But being older, sometimes you can give out those 1 or 2 pennies of wisdom and just hope and pray that, you know, they understand your wisdom and that it's coming from the heart. So 2022, I see a lot of shit happening. I see people being confused. I see people being lost in the sauce. I'm hearing lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce next year, y'all. Stay grounded. Stay grounded in 2022. There's a lot of confusion that is going to be placed upon us, and a lot of energy that a lot of people keep trying to figure out, but there's nothing for you to figure out. Sit down, ground yourself, and meditate, because the God energy is starting to talk. And I think this is also people, yeah, be careful of a lot of people. Be careful of people coming to you with a lot of options next year. Be careful with that. Because I see a lot of people coming in to cloud your judgment, especially if you're someone who says, oh, I'm spiritual or I'm a psychic. Be careful with that. Because I see people coming in to fuck up people's energy for no reason. Stay grounded. Stay grounded. Because this energy, this is shitty. This is shitty right here. And the 7 is a spiritual number. I see a lot of people going through spiritual rebirths. And going through a spiritual rebirth, you're going to feel confused, because everything you ever known during a spiritual rebirth will fall. People who you thought were truthful turn out to be liars and stealers and thieves. Spiritual upgrades are not easy. Being spiritual is not smiling and holding an incense and waving it in the air. No, it's understanding how close and direct we are to the Almighty God and what we have to do to stay close to the Almighty God. I'm gonna pull one more tarot card and then I'm gonna get my ass out of here. I'm hungry. Good morning. Hope you guys are good and safe and prosperous and joyous. One more. 3 of Cups. This is cute. This is a cute energy. A lot of people are going to meet new people next year. Be on the lookout. Next year, you could meet some good new people. You could. Somebody went through something with friends recently. Somebody has some friends betray them, talk bad about them, something like that. Maybe some family. You're going to meet good people next year. Don't worry if that happened to you this year. If people betray you for no reason, backside you for no reason, all that shit. It happened for a reason, because you got good people coming in. You really do. So don't give up hope that, oh, I'm just gonna, not have friends and la la la. Like, trust me, I feel that way sometimes too. I really do. And I've had recently, 3 months ago, I had my main group of friends stab me in the back for no fucking reason. So trust me, I understand. I understand. But I see amazing energy coming through for someone who's like, man, I just kind of wish I had some support, or I kind of wish I had some friends. In the metaphysical, they are working on bringing you friends, and it's manifesting. It's manifesting. They're bringing you good, positive energy. Okay? 2022, we're gonna have positive energy, no matter what. No matter what the devil tries to do to us, we know where we stand, and that's with God. So we're always gonna celebrate, honey. No matter what you do, no matter how you attack us, devil, we're always going to come through with the come through. All right, you guys, anything you need, description box below, personal readings. I do Reiki. I am a healer. Love you guys. Donate if you fuck with the kid. Mwah. Ignore my pimple. That's why I'm like this. You guys have a good Sunday. Bless.